to when the time is appropriate.
Hey, welcome to a special, extra bonus night of Kalsto's
Another one.
D&D.
You got to write over the Tuesday, Wednesday with the Thursday going the
I
opposite
know.
angle.
I didn't update that first, so now I've got to do I should do a second one to mark over leave Wednesday and then mark over it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
special Turkey Day episode.
Yeah. We didn't get knocked quite out, so we're going to play for a little while and just have some fun and let you all join in as well. So, since my glorious paladin is unfortunately turkeyed out tonight, I guess I'll be doing the recap. So, where we left off last time, we had proceeded into the maze at the behest of Louis, kind of giving us the direction to hold on to that right while proceeding forward. The party probably went forward about an hour until they hit a fork in the road where, through some internal dilemmas, they basically decided, maybe we shouldn't go towards the delicious smelling path and we should go towards the stinky path, much to the disappointment of Misfit and Vokthar. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it seems that we did make the right choice, though, and we made it out of the maze. No more wall to hold on to, and we kind of were in a swampy area. Kept smelling this horrible putrid smell, and as we came across, we saw a bone fence surrounding a property in the swamp. We opened the fence without issue, proceeded in, and saw a very large creature that may have gone very poorly if not for our warlock with some quick thinking and charming the monster and having it basically stay at ease and go back to just taking a nap and not killing the druid with death rays. As they went over, they did discover the house they were looking for. However, it seemed strange. It was the house Misfit remembered that he had visited previously, but no chicken legs and seemingly no doors or windows. After a little bit of searching, Lou and Serena kind of climbed on top of the house, and Misfit, being Misfit, just decided to cast Speak with Plants and ask the house very, very nicely to open up, which is exactly what needed to happen. And the house stood up on its chicken legs, raising up before kind of settling back down into its proper spot, giving you access to the front door. Quickly, most of the party, less Marius and Bram, who are kind of positioned outside to keep an eye out and maintain control of that charmed creature. You guys went inside and discovered just a very simple room. There's like an extra door and a ladder. Didn't seem much to it, and you investigated, a couple of you going up the ladder until you found an attic, same size as the room you're in above you, and a cat guarding a chest. Through some dialogue, Lou actually managed to convince this cat that, you know what? Today was a good day to go outside. And as such, it didn't want to leave its belonging behind and decided, hey, as long as I'm going with you outside, this might not be a bad thing to take with us. Serena, fortunately, didn't get it quite on the first try, but the second try went through, finding a magical ring in a box. Not quite sure what it does yet, but you took the ring out. I believe you also kept the box too in the bag of holding, if I'm correct, or did we leave that behind, Lou?
No, you're correct.
And kind of proceeded down. As you were up in the attic, Serena had also located in the room you entered in, there seemed to be, using the Wand of Secrets, a hidden passage underneath the main table and rug. When opened up, quickly decided maybe that wasn't the best way to go, as it was just a cellar full of animal and unknown bone. At which point, all the doors in the house kind of closed. We left that one closed. We opened the other hatch up into the attic, seemingly still there. You went to go open the front door, and while the door did open, there was nothing but mud where the passage once was. Seemingly unable to go back and unable to get a hold of Marius, the party really did the only thing they could think of: proceed forward. As they entered further in, experiencing stranger rooms, strange creatures, shadows, just random things from every door, and they looked, if I could open one door, this door closed. The door seemed to be closing all the time, and it just was very difficult. Marius did try very hard to kind of get Bram into, but seemingly discovering that all these rooms are individual pocket dimensions that Bram could not pass through. Fortunately, his luck is holding. He was able to recharm the creature as he remains outside. Unfortunately, on the inside, we hit a little bit of more of a dilemma. Curiosity may have gotten a little bit of the better of Misfit, who was in a rec room with his team. As everyone was kind of inspecting the room, Misfit opened a door and went through, seeing a beautiful room. Looks like a private art collection, many statues, objects. And as Misfit kind of was making his way through, because this was a seemingly safe room, notice that some of these statues had some really interesting stonework to them, very lifelike expressions, and not all great. It was at this point that Misfit was ambushed by unseen creatures, thankfully for him, getting stung by 2 arrows. Quickly kind of looking for a way out, not going back the way he came, he went the only way he could think of and went to the next available door before the party could really see where he went. As he escaped through that door, he found himself in quite another problem as he went into a room Lou had found earlier with 2 bird-like creatures. He decided maybe this wasn't a good room either, tried to go in the door that Lou went through originally, only to find it was locked. Quickly trying to find a way out, started running towards the last available door, only to get stuck on the floorboards as the floors came alive. As we ended with Misfit, we cut back to the party who would realize Misfit is gone. They kind of rushed to the area where he was. They opened up into the same museum type room that he was in before, but no Misfit. They kind of proceeded in further. Lou noticed blood on the ground where Misfit had been shot. And as he kind of started walking towards that next door, he heard like a rattlesnake rattle to his left. Being frustrated and not having the mood to deal with this with his missing member, he kind of snapped and turned at whatever this thing was and just said, "Not today!" Only to see a Medusa in front of him as he failed his save and his legs started turning to stone. And with that, we'll pick up right there. I need everybody to roll initiative because we're doing double room combat.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
I need a map, please, sir.
It
I'm not
is
there.
Karen's house. You want your map too, or just the inside?
I've got the outside map. I just forgot to hotkey the other one.
Gotcha. Oh man. Oh, I got to roll for Volkthar. Did you say our paladin woke up? Did I see that right when I wasn't paying attention?
Our paladin woke up. It's coming.
Who draws
coming.
the sleepy bear?
Oh, this is going to be better. I have so many great ideas for this. All right, let me roll. Marius, go ahead and roll your initiative just in case. I'll roll Dustin. And I'll roll Volkthar. We'll see if Volkthar likes to be at the top of the order, no matter how disadvantaged he is. Didn't hold true today, though. All right. So, we'll start right off with Brother Simon. Looks forward, yells up ahead as he kind of sees Loose. Stop, point, yell. He's going to make a medicine check to see if he can figure out what happened to his friend. Yeah, that's a 23. Shit, Captain! And he's going to run forward and kind of point out Lou's predicament. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't see what got him. I'm going to dash to him. 10, 20, 25. Captain, what's wrong?
I know what a Medusa is, right?
Roll a history check. It wouldn't be too far-fetched to know what one is.
It's just one of those really, really bad things.
I would say it's basically like your knowledge would be just from stories in our own world.
Oh yeah, no.
You're not super detailed, but you got the general parts down. Especially seeing your legs turn to stone.
Yeah, no, it's Medusa.
So he's right at the edge of the line. He has not yet seen it. Is there anything you want to say to him?
Yeah.
Very briefly.
Don't look to my left.
He just. Oh man.
Don't.
And he just kind of is going to look at the ground and kind of try to avert his gaze a little bit. That is his action. He doesn't really have any bonus, so I'm going to skip there. The creature outside, we can hide him for now. He's still charmed. Misfit. Your foot stuck to the floor and the floor's starting to move.
See, I don't like this too much. I'm not too sure about this.
I'll draw you a little square of how big he is, too. So he's like, yay big.
I would like to unstuck my foot, please.
All right. If you would go ahead, I believe. Let me double check if you could do both. I'm pretty confident. You could either make an athletics or an acrobatics check to escape on this, I'd say.
Okay. I think Misfit is kind of getting into that cornered animal mindset. So he's
All
gonna
right.
slip into a rage.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of like the foot caught in the trap type deal.
Yep.
All right, so you burst into a rage.
Ooh, not too good.
You pull with all your might, and you're almost the panic doesn't really help you. And your foot does not come free. So that's your action, your bonus.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, you can't move. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right, so you start pulling away. That brings us to Lou. Hold on. Let me see how this works for you, Lou. So you're kind of restrained. Okay, so you don't have to make your save until the end of your turn. What are you wanting to do, Lou?
Get our sorcerer back, I think. Yep. Hmm. I'm gonna cast Frostbite at this thing. Alright. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was your save. Oh.
No, that was hers. I cast Frostbite later.
Oh, okay.
I'm freezing her toes. Basically.
Revenge.
Yep. And that's my turn. So what's my save I need to make?
All right. So, I think I'll force it. Let me double check.
Oh boy.
That
I'm
is
scared.
Medusa 6.
Do you have inspiration by chance?
I do. I might use it for the next if I failed it.
I will let you roll this. Given what roll it is, I won't force it on you. You need to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I have proficiency in this. I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Good call. Good call.
Please.
What's the DC?
16.
I'm not telling.
Okay, fair.
Hold
fair.
on. I just have to check one quick thing. All right.
It was a 15.
You kind of look over at it, you're like, shit. And you kind of grit your teeth for a second, and you feel your legs free. It was 14.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Good thing you had that inspiration. You'll have to thank Dustin for that one.
I will.
All right. Did our paladin pop in yet? No, not quite yet. All right. So you watch Dustin just kind of sits there. He has his armor off, wound in the chest still with the purple circle. Can't find Misfits, just kind of hyperventilating and panicking. Serena, you just kind of see him stop breathing. And he just stands there. And then you just watch him explode into a purple cloud. It probably covers about yayish.
Is it bad that I want to go downstairs and get a snack?
No.
Misfit sees that?
Oh, not Misfit,
Serena.
Serena.
Okay, because I'm like, Misfit's in the other room.
No, Serena. So you just see purple, almost like someone just blew up a thing of purple chalk, Serena.
Ari's
Nick.
computer locked up.
Oh, yeah, that's just right. She's not here. We'll get rid of this token real quick. I'll add a different token. As it clears, Nick, if you'd like to grab your character, you are now free to do so.
Excellent.
What?
I mean,
As you see a battle raging former dwarf kind of appear to take control of the body that they share. Oop, why did that not go away?
Bob.
And you just see him and Serena are both kind of just covered in purple dust at the moment. Go ahead and roll initiative for Bob as well. Seems fair. All right. Actually, I'm going to give you his because technically you took his spot. So I'll hide him, and I'm going to make it your turn. You just appear and you see. You don't recognize Simon so much because he has not met Simon specifically directly. But you see Serena, Lou, and they seemed in trouble. What do you want to do?
Oh, hey. Hey, how's it going?
Did that just happen?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. Time
Oh,
to
don't
deal
you
with
go
that.
anywhere.
I'm
not done with you yet either.
okay.
So you cannot see through the walls. Also, there's many little compartments to this room. So basically, right now, all you see is Dustin, or Simon, Lou, Serena, Volkthar behind you. So you can see up and down, but you can't see the side rooms or the Medusa.
I didn't really get a chance to read all this shit, so I'm
Hit stuff.
just checking to see if I have anything that I can throw at this Medusa.
He should have 2 hand axes, I think, is about the extent of his ranged weaponry.
Oh.
Oh, nope. Never mind. We threw those and never got those back. He's got a battle axe. The Berserker battle axe is no longer there. So just his plain battle axe. And as a bonus, you do also have spiked armor you can hit with as well.
Yeah, the Battle Rage armor.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you get 2 attacks, and if you want to use your bonus, if you don't rage, you can go ahead and slam your body into him. But as you go up there, are you looking in the direction of the Medusa, or what are you intending?
I was intending to just get a better view of what's going on up here, so I'll probably look over and see the Medusa. Yeah.
Okay, so you see this creature. Bob does know what it is. Unfortunately, does see it. Make a con save.
Mm.
And you watch as Bob's legs start to kind of lock up.
Hang on a sec. Let's see, does that help me? That does not. That does not. Hmm. You make advantage on strength. Strength. Okay, that's just for strength. Shit, I was thinking maybe I could use my rage to help. So I can't move now. I think, unfortunately, that's all that I can do as of right now. I gotta keep. Yeah, I gotta keep reading.
I mean, you could always chuck the battle axe, but then you wouldn't have your battle axe.
Yeah, I want to keep that for now.
All right. Misfit, the floor you are attached to is gonna go ahead and try to play with you a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
Is gonna bite you. You just watch like two of the wood panels open up to teeth as it tries to bite you. And then you watch as like a tentacle also comes out of the floor. But in your caged animal mode, you manage to avoid both attacks. And it has no movement. Pinch is not coming out of that backpack. However, okay, so the two
Don't
creatures
you
are
dare
going to
start
look over
shooting
you.
beams at me. Don't shoot beams at me.
You watch as both of them conjure a firebolt in their hand, and they're both going to throw firebolts at you.
No.
The first one is a 30.
Owie.
You get hit for 10 points of fire damage, reduced to 5. Are you? Oh, because you're tiefling.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The second one, so that's all that one's got. Second one will also throw a firebolt. That is a 17. That just hits, I think, right?
Why is everybody in this room so mean to me?
You made him stop sweeping. Ooh, 16 points of fire damage reduced to 8. And they just start like squawking at you in a language you don't understand from behind this throne. They seem very upset that you're in this room. Marius. Actually, this is a good point too, Marius. As you've kind of been sitting outside, you do notice it is starting to get a little bit darker and into the evening hours. Roll a perception check if you don't mind.
Does Bram need to make one? Or is he still
Bram, I think he's inside the house.
Okay.
Yeah, he's with the cat. So you're still kind of like investigating this as you're outside. However, as you're sitting outside, your charmed monster seems bothered by something. And it's kind of, the air has like a different scent to it, almost like a wet plant smell, similar to the one from the left path you didn't take earlier in the maze. And you just start hearing birds. I think you're still hiding in your darkness invisible station.
Yeah, I'm just had been sitting just to relax. Plus, not being on my feet for a long time since my legs aren't that strong.
You're kind of tucked away in a safe spot, but it seems like
you say it's getting darker. Is it a natural darkness or
like a natural darkness of the day? But with this natural darkness, it seems something may be approaching in this direction. However, it is not here yet.
Yeah. Probably should show this little discretion out of the frying pan into the fire, maybe, but I will try to cautiously hobble up to the doorway and go into at least the main room.
All right. See. As you do, actually, we'll get to that later in the combat. So you go inside, or you just stay near the door?
I'm going to go ahead and go in the main room.
Gotcha. All right, so you go in there. You kind of position yourself safely, and you can still be invisible. There's like a little bit of dim light in there, but there's enough darkness to kind of hide in as well.
Is there any kind of chair?
There is. So if you go, so it's the room in the top left corner. Let me put you up there. The comfy-looking chair currently has a lazy cat sitting in it, but there are those 3 chairs. They're kind of tossed to the side, and there's some benches. And you see the trapdoor in the floor that you saw through Bram before. You could pick up one of the wooden chairs and just kind of sit if you wanted to, or you could try to get the cat out of the recliner.
Well, I know the cat talks, so I'm like, excuse me, kitten. Would you mind if I sit in that chair? My legs are a bit weak, and something comfortable would be nice to sit in.
Roll a persuasion check. or animal handling, your choice.
I'm good with either. Persuasion, I'm good with.
I feel like anybody who spends enough time in proximity to Misfit should eventually get proficiency in animal handling.
So the cat Dimitri kind of looks over at you. Well, I don't see why not. Sure. And he just kind of like hops down and is gonna lay on the rug they kind of toss to the side. He's gonna just kind of cuddle up into it. So
If you
go
want to sit
in
on
his
my
chair.
lap, that's fine as well. I'm sure Bram wouldn't mind. And I look towards the bird.
So the minute you sit down on the chair, that cat is in your lap 2 seconds later.
On the way over there, I'm going to peruse this little bookshelf and see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check. Okay. So you kind of flick through some of it. There's not really much of anything, but then you kind of notice something strange. What the hell? And you kind of flick it and you hear a click.
At first, I just kind of tense for like a needle trap or something, and then if nothing happens, I kind of look around the room quickly.
You look about. Didn't see anything open or anything like that.
Now, did the click seem when I was thumbing through the book or from removing it from the shelf?
Now there's like a little piece of wood that was out of place.
I kind of move some of the other books around and check it out if I can figure out where that sound came from or what caused it.
Sure. You kind of look, and as you go, the case slides to the side, exposing steps down.
No doorway, just steps.
No doors. Yeah, so basically the bookshelf itself was more or less the door, and as you kind of slide it to the side, you just see steps heading downwards.
And turn, look at the cat. Happen to know where this goes? Are there more books below, maybe?
What's a book?
This.
I didn't even know that was there.
Bram, would you mind checking that, please?
All right, so
And
you
send
send
Bram
Bram, and as he hops onto the steps, he poofs back into his pocket dimension. Seems like it's
That's what I thought.
another path.
I'll resummon him.
All right, see, Bram hates these doors so much right now.
Well, I'll check that in a moment. I'm going to rest for a bit. And
Okay.
if the book looks interesting, or if any of the books caught my attention, I'll go sit down and kind of read through the books for a little bit before I.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a
Yeah.
random collection. None of them seem like anything specific to the hack, just random books on the shelf. But you kind of just, to kill time, start thumbing
Okay.
through some. All right, that'll bring us back to our friends. Medusa 6. Seeing all these wonderful people, she's gonna go ahead and position herself. Actually, first of all, yeah, she's gonna position herself like right back here, and then she's going to unleash 2 shots at you with its longbow.
Your restraint removed from me as well.
Oh, yep.
How did she have advantage?
Hold on 1 sec. I have to take your thing off first. Didn't say. Let me see. It might have just been your restrained. Still
All
hits
right,
that.
so lower hit would have been 23. All right, yeah, she hits.
All right, so you take 20 points of damage, reduced to 15 because I think you resisted the poison. Right?
Yep. Poison. Yep. Oh,
So you hit it, and you definitely can tell there's poison on this arrow. She draws back another arrow.
uh-huh.
That one goes wide, though. She's going to hiss at you guys and kind of maintain this distance. Serena.
is not here.
Even better. Actually, no, I'll go 5, 10, 15. Hi, Serena. All right, so she's going to take 2 swings with her short sword. And I'll miss. Second attack with the short sword.
Second, consider being
That
in
one
a
does hit. She takes 6 points of damage, which comes off her 10 hit points, and then the snake hair is going to lash out at her, and several snakes try to bite onto Serena. She takes 17 points of damage with total absorption. Only ends up taking 10 to the hit points, but all those 10 hit points are now gone. Also, oh, that was 6 and 7. Vokthar sees this thing kind of run up behind Serena. Not looking at him yet, though. He knows exactly what this is, and we know the perfect cure for this, don't we, Oak?
What's that?
We're gonna go Wrath of the Titans on this one. Clash of the Titans, Wrath of nope, Clash. Wrath
Clash.
is the newer one. Yep. So he walks
The
up with his
original's
bag
Clash of
axe
the
from
Titans.
behind. Yeah, Wrath was the newer one they made. So Clash is the appropriate one for this one. Is we're gonna try to take her head off. That is flanking because thankfully Serena's there.
Got to look in the reflection in your shield, though.
I don't have a shield. Why did I have disadvantage? Oh, exhaustion.
Aren't you level 4? Yeah.
Yep. That will do it. Kind of swings and misses. Hasn't looked at him yet. He's gonna try one more time. Ooh. Oh. Surprise blown. He tries to help Serena, but just can't seem to connect. That axe is getting heavier on him. You can tell like his stamina is starting to wear down. Bullshit. He is going to also go into a rage. Serena, I need you to make a Constitution save.
I'm back.
Just a moment.
Do you want me to roll dice for you?
I'm loading in now.
Okay.
Is the con save for poison?
So you don't turn into stone.
Petrification.
He's not looking at it.
When it hit you, you would have.
Oh no. She saw Lou call out. Don't
You have
look at
no
it.
idea what it. This is a
After
different one.
saying it's-
Totally
Well,
different one.
I think it's reasonable to assume.
Or I can
Lou
go back
rolls
and
for
make the missed attacks with
stone.
advantage. So it's up to you. Your choice.
Those attacks can be made at advantage.
No, she wouldn't have looked.
All right, roll those
All
at
right.
advantage.
Let me go back to those. All right, so I think you only missed one. Let me just make sure I didn't crit you on one. That was 7, yeah? Yeah, 7. Ooh. Oop, I just want 1 dice, not 2 dice. What do you have on you right now, Serena, that's giving you advantage?
It's giving her advantage.
I'm getting an advantage.
Do I have prone on me?
Yeah, you saw your pronoun. That's what it is. All right. So just single attack on this one. So this is for the first. So that one stays the same. And then the second one, which was the miss, that one does end up hitting. So you take an additional. This is the lower attack, though. So you just take 6 more points of damage. But you are not looking at it. So you have this thing, you've been hit twice with a sword and you've been bitten by numerous snakes and poison pumping into you. You're not poisoned, but you took poison damage. And you can just hear it behind you and you hear him swinging around in it. What do you want to do?
Well, unfortunately, I rolled a really, really low initiative, so my original plan is out the window.
Roll a perception check, also, Serena.
I gotta get in first. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh.
I don't know why my computer has been running, or has just been running extra slow past couple hours.
Was the last time you turned it off?
I literally just rebooted it because it completely locked up.
I meant before that.
2021. No. We've crashed since
Not
then.
that long. It's been a while. But
Yeah, just a couple of days.
Well, your perception check is less relevant
Months.
anyways if you have anything you want to formulate.
okay. Perception, Sam.
Also, I don't know if you were on stream. Dustin exploded into purple powder and Bob popped out.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Dustin, for you, the character, you are seeing everything that is currently happening through Bob, and you are very confused at the moment.
She sees everything she wants to and doesn't see everything she needs to.
Well,
Okay.
thankfully you're not looking backwards, but you do notice there are several mirrors in this room in front of you, and you kind of look at the one like to your right, and you can see the creature kind of behind you.
Okay. Does she know anything about Medusas?
Roll a history check and see. Because you don't come from this world.
Oh, that was almost a 3.
Given where you're from, let me see real quick. It's not something you would have really ran into for how long? You've been in this world long enough. I would have said you probably heard a story about it. So you basically have general knowledge. Like, don't look him in the eye.
Okay, but she knows that it has to be direct eye contact. If you're, like, say, looking through something or via a mirror, you're usually fine.
You're not sure. All you know is not to look at it because it turns you to stone. But you do see the reflection. You see the creature. You don't seem to turn to stone. So draw your own
Okay.
conclusions.
So, what she is going to do,
You did roll it twice.
bonus action, since she can see it, she is going to give it the worst headache. Okay, maybe not as bad of a headache as she thought. Hold on.
Doesn't
Never mind,
have
that would
some
be...
effect. Oh no, that's your cantrip. That doesn't hit at all, does it?
No, it's all or nothing. Okay, so since that didn't work, action. A few more Serenas are going to appear.
Sure. So you cast Mirror Image. Also, Bob's legs are turning to stone.
Roll this a couple times. Let's do that. Where is a mirror?
All of these are mirrors. That's a mirror. That's a mirror. That's a mirror. That's a mirror. Mirror, 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 mirror,
I'm
mirror.
not seeing any marks if you're marking them.
The black arrow. I'm not
Yeah,
marking. I'm
nothing.
moving a single arrow.
Oh, okay.
See?
Okay,
Mirror
all
looking
those are
things.
mirrors.
Yeah. The smaller ones are not. Those are pictures. The bigger ones are mirrors.
Okay. You can see them through the mirror. I suppose like, she's gonna send. I can't send that telepathically to Bob. So yeah, that'll actually call it out. Yeah, I don't really want to provoke here, so she's gonna keep an eye or track it through the mirror, but otherwise avoid eye contact with it, and even reposition herself so if it does move around her, she can look at the other mirror. So that is her action and bonus.
And you're averting your gaze as well? Or no? In case it moves in front of you.
Yeah, she'll be basically, if it tries to move around to get in front of her, she's going to reorient herself to look at one of the other mirrors.
All right. You just got to be careful, though, because you can't move your vision mid-action from how it works. So if you are averting, you are going to give it advantage, but you won't turn to stone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty.
Healing wounds is a lot easier than healing petrification.
Well, we have 1 diamond left. So Simon kind of hears the combat behind, still kind of looking at the ground himself, sees Bob in trouble. Tries to see a mirror. He's kind of looking in the mirrors to see where things are, but he doesn't really get a view on the one he wants. Oh, shit. Do I risk it?
Don't risk it. Don't do it.
I only have 1 diamond.
You're the only one that can use that 1 diamond.
Well, I mean,
Oh, shit.
out of character. You can also use the diamond after he's been
Yeah.
petrified.
But I only got 1. All right. Actually, okay. So, trying to do the best he can, he does see the one that's impacting you, Serena. He is going to upcast because I'm out of 4th slots, and he's going to banish Medusa 7.
Mm.
Or at least try.
Uh-oh.
Yep. It
Where's the
just
caffeine
looks
from?
like it's a little too hard through the mirror. Like he gets the placement, but in trying to place, he just loses focus. Shit. Looks at the dwarf. Not really sure what to do. He's gonna just kind of avert his gaze and run across the hallway right here. Misfit.
Oh, hi. Me again. This is a predicament.
Yeah, so you're getting pelted with fire bolts and you're stuck. Do you try to make another escape?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more go.
All right, go athletics advantage because your rage. And you're definitely getting hit, so your rage persists. I'm keeping your druid nice and toasty, people. Don't worry. That will do it. So you rip that foot out off this board with all your might. Where are you going? You go back to the door you came from, or do you go to the door next to you?
Were the arrows better than this? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? This is... I'm getting too far away at this point. I need to go back. I'm gonna try to escape through this door.
All right, you got the movement to go through if you want to.
Yep.
All right, so as you open the door, Marius, you hear the front door slam behind you.
I'm gonna go. I asked a cat. I'm like, I suppose that doesn't open back up from this side, does it?
I don't know. I've never been outside.
Well, that's a shame. There's a whole wide world out there.
I like my divot. You do notice that there's like this awkward lump. It seems like it's been sitting in that chair a really, really long time. It's got its own groove, like in the chair where you're sitting.
Cat's butt groove.
Mm-hmm. However, Misfit, you swing open the door, and you see Simon and Lou and Bob and all of your party. However, roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
As you take stock, you're so happy to see all your friends. You count them out. Yep. Simon, Lou, Bob, Serena. Who's that lady? Roll con save.
Out of curiosity, does Serena notice Misfit come through the door?
Yeah, but at this point, like, you're just watching the Medusa. You hear a door open. You kind of look up.
No.
As he's coming through the door, is she able to use her guild perks to give him advantage on that, saying,
Too far away.
avert your eyes? Okay.
Mm-mm. So you watch it, you're like, yeah, and all of a sudden your legs start to lock up and turn to stone. But you do have your action. Actually, no, use your action to break free.
Hey guys.
You see Bob is also turning to stone. He just waves.
Hi, Bob.
Dustin, I
Yeah.
need you to roll a D100.
Don't look at the snake ladies. They can turn you to stone.
Ayo, too late.
Oh, is our Dusty here?
You
I
can
don't
get better.
know. He just might be listening. He can't talk though.
He's
He is muted.
muted.
You're muted.
Give him a minute. He's thinking about it.
I can't roll it. I didn't bring dice
want
with
chat to
me.
roll it for
so
you?
Misfit. No,
Chad to do it?
Misfit do it.
I
No,
miss it.
Misfit's my buddy. We are soul linked. He does it.
Pew. 21.
That's pretty good.
Fine.
Black
So
Jack.
you kind of are like in this subconscious haze. You see Misfit appear, and it looks like Bob and Misfit are both in desperate trouble.
I literally have nothing unless you're gonna tell me something I can do.
It's D&D. This is half the fun. You tell me what you want to do or what you feel.
What's the yellow circle?
I think Lou was measuring pain.
You know what? So I'm like in the nebula space. Bob and Misfit are both in trouble.
Yeah, because you were panicking, and you feel like Bob came to help you. But you can tell that the minute he turned to stone, he was in trouble. And then you see Misfit pop through there. You start to feel a little bit more elated because you didn't know where Misfit was, and you couldn't feel him. So you see him, but then you see him starting to turn to stone.
I'm gonna look down at my feet, and I recognize what's happening. So I do a cool pose. So when I turn into a statue, I'll look really cool.
You see him start to accept his fate and pose.
I feel like, oh gosh, I feel like he would think he's closer to Bob, so he feels he can help Bob, and Bob can help Misfit. I think is what his thought process would be. So I think he's gonna want to like start tearing the stone off of Bob's legs. That's about all I really got right now.
Sure. Let me check one thing on your character card real quick. I just want to verify one small thing.
You are turning to stone. This isn't good.
Roll con save for me, Dustin.
Oh.
I think it's +2.
You have a d20 with you?
No,
Like-
Or
it's
you can do
+1.
you. Oh, okay.
Misfit, you can't see it
I
because
mean-
it's coming through YouTube chat, but chat over there says to cut off your feet before it spreads.
No, it's too late. If accepted,
Um,
I'm not sure.
My computer isn't strong enough to run Twitch, and I'm
Oh.
watching on my phone.
All right.
buddy.
So basically, the bonus con save doesn't help Bob, but you are helping him with con save. So I'd say on his last one, he will either get advantage. Yeah, he'll probably get advantage, or I'll either roll 1 and then make Misfit roll 1. But as you try to help him fight it, this is some tough stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Captain, your turn.
Lou sees the mirrors, right?
Serena did yell out for the mirrors, yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna get messy.
Yours is a little bit harder, though, because you have less at an angle that are kind of useful.
Oh, I don't need to look at it.
Yeah, you have a
Storm
good general
Sphere.
idea of where it is.
Storm Sphere, that whole corner.
Glove or no glove?
Uh,
I don't think you used the glove yet today, did you?
not today. No, no glove.
All right, no glove, no love. Fire away.
All right, so the sphere appears. She needs to make a strength saving throw. I'll throw that.
Yeah, I think that's a fail. That's a 2.
All right, I have pulled up a dice roller. I can start doing it now.
Epic.
And bonus action, I'm going to shoot a bolt of lightning arcs at her.
So if you're using the focus one, how are you trying to sear? Because that you do need to make eye contact for to direct. You can either fire at disadvantage by averting and just kind of doing the best you can, or you could try to position and find a mirror. But most of the mirrors that are helpful to you at the moment, because of where she is in her room, is kind of like the mirror next to her is kind of the most beneficial thing you have.
I am wholly accepting those mirrors are going to be off the wall soon. I'm not looking at her.
All right, so just roll that at disadvantage. Or is it a save? Or is it
No,
an attack?
it is an attack roll, but because she is in the sphere, it isn't made at advantage, so it's a normal
Okay.
roll.
There you go. That definitely hits.
Oh, wait. Would this count for elemental affinity?
I would see why not.
All right. Yep. She's going to take an additional 3 damage to this.
Look at all them 3s.
Yep.
Kind of hear her scream out as she gets hit by it.
Actually, no. Everything within, I think, a couple feet of the sphere have disadvantage on perception with sound.
Fair enough. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna move out of. Actually, I'm gonna move here, so she can't. Hold up. Do I know there's a Medusa this direction?
You heard combat from behind you, whether it's Medusa. Roll an insight check.
Because otherwise, I'm sweeping my gaze this direction. Yeah, no, I completely look over at her.
All right, roll another con save.
Yeah. Oof.
You look back, you're like, fuck. As your legs start to turn to stone. You all are going to make beautiful statues for your next campaign to find.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 parties of people we need to look for now. All right. With that, Bob. So you're restrained. Kind of annoying. Your save is until the end of your turn, though.
So, real quick, I have, according to my inventory, I have 3 weapons. I have a battle axe, a berserker great axe, and a regular great axe.
The
Do I have all-
berserker axe is no longer there. That's why it's unequipped.
Okay, got
But
it.
you have
So
a battle axe and you have a great axe. Yes.
Yes. So, don't have the berserker. Got it. I will attempt to throw the battle axe at the Medusa.
Go for it. Just roll. An attack roll. Why not? He's a hardy little dwarf. So you do chuck it. He doesn't have a way to secure it, but you throw it. Double net 20s.
Oh my god.
All right. You know what? Because it's a double nat 20, I'm going to give you max damage on this crit. Go ahead and throw your axe.
Let's go.
Make sure to
You can
apply
go
the
in there
max
before you
damage
throw
modifier.
that. You can turn on max damage, Nick.
Oh yeah.
If you go
Modifiers.
top right, the plus minus button under the tool category.
I can do turn. Okay, max.
Damage max, yeah. Crit should already happen. He watches the axe chucks into it. It's like stuck into her chest at the moment. You do have a second attack if you want to throw the other one.
I was gonna say, I think I have the thing that gives me. Do I have to be raging for it to kick in?
The Battle Rager armor won't help you because you are restrained. You can't throw your armor, but you could throw that other axe if you want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought there was another thing that I had that I was reading. Oh, was it great? It was Great Weapon Master.
Mm. You gotta
Uh,
be. He likes being
yeah.
right up and close on things.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna throw the Great Axe at it too.
Sure.
Nick always playing characters that aren't his that he doesn't know anything about.
Don't worry. At least Bob's really easy to play. You just hit really hard. Okay. So you chuck your last remaining axe, not knowing if you'll see another day. Might as well make it worth it. Damn, nice.
All max damage.
You stick another axe in there.
I flipped the bird.
You flip the bird for your last pose. I need you to roll a con save, and I need Dustin to roll a con save. Mimic is no longer.
I got a 21. I rolled
right.
a nat 19.
So, Bob, you watch as it starts to come up, and you're just like, I hope this was enough to help in your head. And then all of a sudden, you just feel this pulse from inside you, and the stone reverts and leaves your legs.
Thought it was 14.
Dustin rolled a 21.
I did. I rolled a nat 19.
They both got to roll.
Mm-hmm. They each rolled one.
And
One's
creature
inside
20
the other.
goes back to sleeping.
They pick up their brooms and go back to their union jobs. Now they got to clean the floors all over again. Thanks a lot. There's blood everywhere.
I hope they get eaten by the mimic.
Anything you want to do, Marius? Marius also found a secret entrance.
Anything interesting I've found in the books or anything?
Not specifically. They've kind of picked through everything in here. So you guys have found all the secret doors and hatches.
Against my better judgment, I will cautiously walk down the stairs that I found. See what's down there.
All right. So, as we do that, bring you to this section. It's like on the other side of the map. All right, so if you look on the right side edge,
Oh, far right.
Very far. You're like right middle.
Oh shit! Right, man, that's like way down there. Let me zoom out for everybody to see. Yeah. So I was up there. Now I'm way down here.
That little line down there.
Who's drawing? Damn it!
What do you think?
Does that look like a pile of bones?
Yes, it does. So as you walk out into this room, hold on one quick second.
Actually, I'll pause it. Yeah, if there's something else, I'd be at pause at the end of the stairs.
Let's see. I'm just gonna kind of cover this real quick. I'm gonna move your picture, Serena. Sorry, buddy. No more drawing for you today. You're blocking other things you can't see. All right, so you see that. Give me one quick moment.
No, the bear.
Told you.
He's
I had to
napping.
clear them. They're all gonna go.
He was
It's an
minding
all or
his
nothing clear.
business.
I
Serena,
can't
why?
retreat him.
You go to ask me to remove it.
So as you kind of walk down here, it's very dark. As you start walking on the wood, that wood is very, very soft, almost like it's got rot in it. but it is completely dark. Do you have
Well,
do you have vision
now that I've
through
got
your
here,
pack?
I want to see if I can summon Bram in here.
Now that you're in here, yeah, he pops out.
Okay, then I can use his dark vision
All right, so as you kind of focus through him,
and send him through the room.
yeah, just kind of expose what you can see. So you kind of see a door. There's also a door to a room up here. And then there's also... seems like a dark, moldy cellar. You see bones, kind of wet spots in the floor.
Being by myself, don't think this is too wise, so I'm going to take advantage of these piles of bone laying in sort of a rotted state, and I'm going to summon undead and summon a putrid spirit.
Nice. So you go ahead and summon one. Is it just in your cohorts?
Yeah, it's in cohorts.
Gotcha. I love that mod. It saves so much time. Putrid, you said, yeah?
Yeah, putrid.
Gotcha.
That goes with
All right.
the theme that I'm seeing here.
So you conjure one up. You do look at some of these bones. Looks like something's been gnawing on them as well. Not all of them, but some of them. You hear a voice from the top of the steps. Are you okay? And you see Dimitri just standing up at the top.
Do you want to come with? You said you've never seen this.
Nah, I'm kind of a homebody. And he just kind of lays down on his belly and watches you.
Okay. Before I'm going to go back up and look. Was there any kind of latch, like where this slid across? If it was to be closed, would it be locked?
So you kind of look at the back of it. Yeah, you do see a release mechanism on the back that you can trigger. And you kind of flip it and see. It looks like it would open up for you.
Actually, I'll test it first. I'll go back out of the room.
Okay.
Now, when I do that, does Bram stay in there?
As you go out of the room, Bram would desummon, but your undead would remain.
Okay, I'll close it back up and command the undead to come unlatch it.
All right. So as you're sitting there, you just hear a click, and it looks like the latch releases.
Okay.
You slide it back.
I just want to make sure it didn't lock, and I'll go back in and resummon Bram.
Yeah. And Bram pops out. Bram really hates this house.
I understand, buddy. I'll send the undead across the floor, checking various spots to make sure it doesn't fall through or anything.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of checks it out. Thankfully, you're probably at one of the lower points of this house, so seemingly doesn't fall through. Still very stinky, though.
Then taking my time, because I'm not in any hurry, Bram and I will start searching the room for any kind of secret compartments or anything like that, so that'll take a while.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that brings us back to Team Medusa. Save at the beginning or end of return in the sphere. You.
Or ends its turn there.
I forgot to ask, did you make this map or did you find it?
No, so I found this one, which just happened because we were just getting to the part where we were getting ready to get here. So this guy, I'll have to pull it up. I'll post it because this is a fucking map and a half. So he made this one based off an old school article. So I actually ended up finding both because there were some errors in this one. So between them, I fixed them all and made new things. But this is a sweet map. I'll send it to you guys after we finish it so you can see all the other stuff that we don't get to see. All right, so Medusa, not really liking much of this.
It's also difficult terrain.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot twice at Bob and kind of maintain. She will move kind of.
Is that a disadvantage?
Sadly, I don't believe it imposes disadvantage on range attacks.
Not that kind of effect.
But it imposes disadvantage on perception. Don't you need to shoot with your eyes?
On perception, Yeah,
sound.
basically,
That
it's really
he couldn't
loud.
hear me screaming. That was his joke.
Oh.
All right, Bob. Double twos.
He's not petrified anymore, is he?
No.
So you should take those off him. I think it's giving her advantage.
No. She still rolled double twos though, so she still missed. Second shot. That one hits. You take. Oops. $12 points of damage. Bob, you feel the poison hit you. The flask that Baron has, he also has. It's just not in his inventory. I took it out of his inventory to give it to you. But that is all she's got. This one, however, is going to turn back. Vokthar is averting his gaze, so... Oh, actually,
I think he knows what these are, so...
Well, no, it's more of what she thinks is more dangerous at the moment. All right, so I got that one locked up. Lou's locked up. This big fucker is way more dangerous, so she is going to kind of turn towards him. And she's going to unleash all of her attacks at him. So 2 short sword attacks and a hair attack. Oh, that's an advantage. That's a nat 20 anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I have hair attacks sometimes too. It's okay, girl.
Thankfully, it wasn't the hair. 11 points of damage reduced to 5. The second short sword attack. That also hits. He takes minimum damage. She takes 1 point of damage. And then advantage on the hair strike. They try to go and bite at him, but they keep biting that costume he just put on.
Wait, what did he put on? What's he wearing?
Roll a D100 for me, miss it, and I'll tell you. Oh, it's definitely a toga.
Hell yeah.
They just keep biting onto it. Seemingly not catching any flesh, though. And that is her go.
Now it's his turn.
Close your eyes and reckless.
Well, he's averting. He's not going to close his eyes, but he will go reckless. All right, he's going to make 2 swings. And they're both averting. Oh, yeah. That rolled off a natural 1 to a natural 19.
Hey.
Yeah, that one. Oh, God. Ow. 28 points of damage. He just smacks into it. Haha, I got it. Second attack.
These things are beefy.
This place ain't no joke. Also another hit. And another 23 points of damage. So slam, slam. He seems really happy now. Brams with you, Serena.
Okay, so let's see about giving her another headache here, or a headache, I should say. Okay.
Seems intelligence is not super weak for them. You never know.
But I sure as hell don't want to get.
Or maybe they just roll really well. And you're definitely aware of Lou's sphere also. That's not hard to pick up on even if you can't see it.
Oh, I need to roll this as well. It's good.
You also notice that it seems like that cat got stuck in the room behind you guys too, with all the doors opening.
to collect the cat then. These things are pretty tough. This just yeah. She will bonus a Arms of Hadar. So a bunch of vines just like burst out of the floor around her and start slapping at everything within 10 feet of her.
Including Vokdar, or
Yeah, I would include him. He's close enough. But
what about
luckily
you?
No, it's everything around her.
You're around her. Oh, everything around you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you meant her, the Medusa.
No,
I'm
no,
wrong.
no. Also, really?
Vokdar fails with a natural 1, and the Medusa
Really?
passes.
Well, Volkthar loses his reaction.
Oh no!
Okay, well,
That's a good shot.
I figured the barbarian would make the strength saving throw, and the high intelligence Medusa would fail the strength.
Never
Level
assume.
4 exhaustion, man. Sucks. His other roll, he rolled a. Yeah, he rolled a 5. So what was your DC? He would have failed either way, I think.
14. All right, well, she's got mirror image, so she's going to take the risk. I don't want to go beside this Medusa.
Sure. So it will use its reaction to take a strike at you because it's looking at a mirror to get to you.
Okay,
And knows where you are. It doesn't have to avert its gaze.
Yep, it AC 13 as it's hitting a image.
Well, it's got to make an attack first.
Yeah, but first you determine whether or not it's attacking the real or a fake, because the fake only has 10 plus dex.
This is true. I gotta hit everybody first. Where'd it go? 7. So as the snakes bite out at you as she's fighting him, they like reach back out towards you. I'm just gonna roll it on you for shits and giggles, but yeah, so it's a 20. So one of your
Down one image. Okay.
all right, so you continue forward.
Yeah. She's going to, let's see, 1, 2.
Serena, you notice something very strange as you look into this mirror as you're kind of checking out Bob. Bob's reflection does not look like a dwarf. You see Dustin in the mirror.
If not for the specific enemies that we're currently fighting, she would look over, but currently...
It's a fairly large mirror. Like, these are big mirrors. It's not hard to notice at all.
Yeah, she's gonna maneuver over to this mirror. How close do you need to be to use skill perks?
I think it's 30 feet.
Okay. That is her action bonus and movement, though.
All right, the undead spirit's still checking all that out. Simon. Oh, buddy.
Hi, Simon.
What happened to you, little fella? And he's just gonna put hands on you to heal.
The floor tried to eat me.
Hate it when that happens. He's gonna burn a 3rd level slot. Actually, don't.
Still got some arrows sticking out of him.
I only have 2. I'm out of. I have all my I got 4 level 1s, 3 level 2s, and 2 level 3s. I'm gonna burn a level 2 for you.
I'll be okay, Simon.
All right, so healing touch it up there. Wrong button. Cure wounds level 2. You heal. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh, an 8 and a 6, 18 points.
Much better.
So that's his action. Don't look. There's creatures that turn you to. Oh, he sees your legs. And he just kind of pats you on the shoulder. He's gonna look at the mirror. He's gonna point the mirror to you. Serena said you could use the mirrors.
Ah, that's clever.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of just remain where he is and make sure that you stay safe because you look really bad.
I admire my pose in the mirror.
It is your turn.
Hey,
You still have the pose going.
Bob, is Dustin okay? Oh no, he's dead. They're both dead.
Dustin's fine. You know, if an animal with a really high con save, I think now is a good time to shift.
He wouldn't think that hard about it. He really wouldn't. I think he just gets a little grin on his face, hearing Dustin's fine. And I'm gonna make my con check.
Con save. You just watch as Misfit kind of looks up, still in his pose, looks over towards Bob, and you just see this smile cross his face, seeing that Dustin, or hearing Dustin's okay, as his body turns to stone. You are petrified, sir. Lou, you watch Misfit turn to stone in front of your eyes.
He looks really happy about it.
First things first, this Medusa gets an arc of lightning shot at her.
All right, it's not looking at you either.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using lightning bolt or something different?
It's a bonus action to arc lightning at her. I'm talking about
the one up top. Okay,
yeah.
okay. I saw your
It's
yellow
a
line. All right,
that
that's
mine?
the attack one. Yeah, so it's a flat roll, I think, on that.
Oh well. Yep. Oof, miss.
Hits the wall.
You know, I really fit right in with the other art pieces here.
You really do. Maybe they'll move you to the gardens.
Hmm. Can I concentrate while still stunned? Probably not.
I
Man,
believe
we
you're
have a lot
considered
of
incapacitated.
we have a lot of gems in our party sheet too, just not.
Yep. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna angle a lightning bolt to not hit Volkthar.
Okay, so you kind of position yourself and you shoot. You're probably gonna have to stand like right next to where Bob is to do it, though. So like 1 5-foot square.
I
to
am
the right.
currently turning to stone. Can I move still?
Unfortunately, if you want to do it, because you'll hit the wall, you're gonna have to hit Volkthar. Do it, boy! I can take it.
All right.
Watch, he gets a 1 and she passes again.
Oh, I hope not.
He's just gonna yell out in anticipation.
That Medusa has passed every saving throw I threw at her.
Did I miss Volkthar?
17 and 19. They both succeed, so they both take half damage. And he'll actually take less because he is a bear totem barbarian, so he'll take quarter damage.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have a great weapon master, though. Such a pity.
Oof.
All right.
And
Not the
con
most
save.
effective, but it hurts him.
And con save on my end again.
Before you make your con save, God, Fantasy Grounds froze on me. Serena's gonna call out to Lou. Lou, don't you dare turn to stone on me. We still need you here. I'm just gonna try and use guild perks on him.
Do guild perks works on saves?
Yeah. Covers
Alright.
attack rolls, skill checks, saves, and ability checks.
All right, so you burn up your guild advantage for the day. And you watch as he starts kind of turning to stone, and you just watch as he hears your words and forces himself out.
Nice.
And he
There
looks
be-
back. Why didn't I think of that? All right.
Yes, I chose just not to turn stone today.
You literally your whole attitude when you got into the situation was no.
Yep.
All right, Bob. So you're no longer turning to stone, but you also have no weapons. You get your armor.
I am going to charge this Medusa and throw myself at her.
Which one?
Number 6, the one that is currently holding my great axe and my battle axe for me.
All right, so you can use your movement action to get all the way over to use the bonus to attack. That is a damaging sphere, though. Actually, no, it's rough terrain,
And
right?
it's difficult
It
terrain.
is rough terrain.
His movement speed's 40, though, so I think he's fine.
Is Bob like
Oh, no,
looks
he's
like
35.
does
So
Bob just like immediately start charging, or does he look like he's thinking about what to do for a moment?
Bob doesn't have to think.
Bob would charge.
Bob just
immediately.
charges.
Yeah,
If
Bob would
Bob
charge.
wants to charge, Bob will charge.
Yeah, what Bob does is he looks at his 2 empty hands, and then he clenches them into fists, and he
I've got
charges.
so. Oh, it's okay.
Do you take a well? So here's a good question before you do that, though. So if you run, use all your action movement to get over there, you can use your bonus to attack. But if you do that, you can't drink out of your flask. Just keep that in mind. Because your flask does block poison damage, and you get shot. But probably won't shoot at you with an arrow if you're right in its face. Up to you,
Yeah,
though.
I'm gonna bank on that.
All right, you run up. You got to get those axes. All right, go ahead
Yeah, I
and
do.
make Battle Rager armor attack.
Did you change your color, Misfit?
Yes,
Maybe.
look, grayscale.
Oh.
You try, but kind of like you get stuck in the walls. You go try to hit it.
That's how we know this is really Bob.
All right, I get stuck in the wall, so I end up like this.
Go ahead
I
and roll
miss.
the save on him for the field.
Yup. I'm getting there.
You just feel an arc kind of
Oh
come
no,
from the
that's
spear and hit you.
bludgeoning.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So bits and pieces of artwork slam into him.
Actually, yeah, I would say also, if that's the case, probably all the mirrors in this room are also broken. So you're getting hit with like bits of glass and debris.
Yeah.
All right, that taps out our dear friend Bob. I haven't rested. I've used up almost all of her ability. I have sleep left. I have that won't help him. I already used confusion. Yeah, she's just gonna continue to hide. She's still afraid that thing's gonna grab her. Marius, anything you do or just investigating?
Yeah, I'm continuing to investigate, taking my time, being very cautious.
Just roll an investigation check just for shits and giggles while we're going.
As soon as I can get on the right damn tab. Investigation.
Okay. So you just kind of start going about the room checking all of your stuff. I'll let you know if you find anything cool. All right, that brings us back to our dear friends, the Medusas. All right. Having Bob up close and personal, it's going to give you all of its love, Bob.
FK, just a minute. I'm going to take the dogs out.
That's good. Short sword attack. 17, that misses. He does have a good little amount of AC for a barbarian. That one does hit, though. You take 8 points of damage. And then the hair is going to come in for you. That definitely hits. You take an additional 16 points of damage. Go ahead and hit her with your Storm. Ooh, nat 20.
Right. Yep. It's all or nothing for this one.
The other Medusa is still fighting Vokthar. It is going to attack. So hair attack at Vokthar.
Oh, before she finishes her turn, I want to preface I did look away from the Medusa.
So you're in averting. Gotcha. All right, so the hair hits. He takes. Oh, that's almost max damage too. 26 points reduced to 13. And 2 short sword attacks. Another 2 points of damage. At least the short swords don't hit him very much. And then a miss. And it's going to remain right on him. Big boy's turn.
Well, she's got advantage anyways. Reckless away, I assume.
I don't think he's
Well,
gonna
it's his turn. It was because of reckless that she had advantage. Well, and he was averting anyways. You know what? Fuck it. He's gonna look up and just start swinging recklessly.
Don't look at her.
I gotta see what I'm hitting. He's just gonna try to do it all in one go. That is a hit.
Did he reckless?
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Why did you take it off of him? Let me give him one more to see
Well,
if he crit.
he's got
He's not averting.
disadvantage from exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like he had disadvantage regardless.
He didn't care. He doesn't think of it that way. Yeah, and then he's gonna go in. That also hits. Another 23 points of damage. It looks fucking rough. Oh, actually, don't I have something for this? Hold up. Oh no, I think it's just movement. No, I just get extra movement. All right, that's it. He does have to make his con save.
Is he a full?
Is he at what?
Is he a full arc or half arc? Just out of curiosity.
He is a half orc.
Okay.
Let's see. Con save. I should hopefully be okay at this. It is a disadvantage though. Oh. And his legs start to turn to stone.
Damn it.
He looks back at the Medusa. You're gonna pay for that. Serena's turn.
Okay. I mean, she can't pass all of her intelligence saves, right?
I mean, don't make assumptions.
Failure.
Got one. All right. This one. Okay. I really would like that Medusa to not be alive. So bonus action. We are going to give her the worst headache of her life.
Oh, it was because of that your effect from the prior one is the only reason you passed.
7 and 7,
failed.
huh? Now, Mind Thrust does have some additional effects, which are not defaulting here. Basically, she loses her reaction, and on her next turn, she can either take a move action, or bonus action. She only gets one of them.
Also quickly, because you're still averting, you're gonna have to move a little bit at an angle to see. You either got to go up a little bit or down a little bit, so you get a good angle at her.
Yeah, she'll peek up for a moment,
That's a
or
good
move
spot.
up.
Yeah,
moment
I'm
there.
back.
Welcome back.
and then kind of like shift back down to avoid the potential arrows that were flying earlier.
Sure.
So let me just apply that to her.
She
That is
just has
my
like no hit points.
action and bonus, because I can only do psychic strike once a round.
Right, that's with him down there. Top of the round, brother Simon.
She just has like blood leaking out of her nose.
You know what? You see Simon shaking with anger.
Oh boy.
He's just going to start walking down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you just see divine light form in his hand. And he's just going to chuck a guiding bolt at that bitch.
Boy.
Simon
come on.
Angie.
Oh, thank God. You just watch it slam into the back as the body kind of lights up. And then it just falls dead on the floor. He's just like kind of nods. Statues don't get turns. Lou.
Yeah. So if I move like down here, can I see the Medusa?
You can't get an angle on them. The only place. But you have to still be able to target. You can't target like through the mirror. You have to be within range at a direct line, and then also use the mirror to do it. You can't
Just
bounce.
thinking of magic missiling.
I would allow for magic missile, just because of what it is.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He curveball some magic missiles.
Yeah, exactly.
They like go past Serena, circle back.
Yeah.
First level or what?
One, yeah, first level.
Gotcha.
2, 3, and then bonus action. She's gonna get a zappy.
Sure thing.
You can actually see her this time, so it's normal.
Would it be normal?
Yeah, you
Let's
can
see.
see her through the mirror. So I'd assume you'd get the advantage from.
But he's still blindly controlling through a wall. It's still
Yeah. It's hard to cast through a mirror.
It allows you to bypass many elements of her ability, but it doesn't really help you much with targeting unless you use specific methods. If you change your angles, like if he were up like on the axis of the purple line, it would be less of an issue. But then you're also in arrow range.
Yep.
Bob!
I would like to.
You want to grab the axe out of her?
Yeah, I'd like to grab the axe out of her and
Roll an athletics check to grab the axe out.
Yeah.
So it'll count as one of your attacks to grab the axe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's enough. So you just rip it out of her chest, and then you can go swing it at her.
All right, I will grab
Dude,
the
you did
great
that with
axe.
acrobatics, man. That was so finesseful.
I know, right? I
Finesseful.
grab it. That doesn't happen to give me a little bit of damage on her, does
I
it?
say you should have done it more roughly so you could have got some damage.
Yeah.
Remove
All
that
right.
axe like a surgeon.
Ah. Shit.
You pull it out, you swing, you hit the wall. You can battle rage armor still.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action. Now I'm just pissed.
You go for the ash strike.
Ah!
Nice.
All right, that's a hit. So hang on a sec. If I see 2 damages, which one am I supposed to?
Are you
use?
averting your gaze too? Also, good point. Otherwise, those are disadvantage attacks. You still miss, so it doesn't really do anything. But that second one, make one more if you want to avert.
Okay, I was gonna say that maybe I'm like averting my gaze downward, but I assume that if I can still, I'm right up next to her. I'm probably looking just like at her torso or like at her legs or something.
No, but it's still mechanically just gives you
okay.
disadvantage. Yeah,
That's fine. I'll do that one again then. Big money, big money, big
You
money.
still hit.
I
Yep,
still hit.
Still hits.
And I think it's this one.
Another 6 points of damage. Go ahead and force your save on him though at the end of his turn.
Oh, there's a save?
You're
Oh,
in
you're
his
talking
aura.
I was like, what? What is Bob doing? Now you're good.
Just remember, you also haven't raged.
Oh shit! I should have raged because I think that gives me.
It's bludgeoning damage.
I think the rage actually gives me advantage on strength saves.
Well, it gives you on the strength stuff, but then it also the bludgeoning damage, which is what his aura makes, is reduced by half.
Ah,
Bludgeoning
Extra,
damage
it's all
is
good.
still technically magical.
You got
Yeah,
hit
I don't-
points.
ah.
Oh yeah, might not then for that. You're fine. I still am hiding. Marius is still investigating. So far, nothing really much of note of interest. I would say,
Are there doors out of here, or are there hallways?
yeah, I'll show you where those are really quick. So there's a lot of things. So there's a door here. There's a door here, which this one you actually smell stuff coming through. You feel like this one may not go into it. It might just be part of the room. There is a door here, and there's a staircase here.
I see the spiral in the corner. I'm gonna have the undead be in front. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stand back here where I can kind of see at an angle.
Oh, there's also a door here that goes to something inside, you would feel.
And I'll have the undead open the door cautiously.
Alright. As you open the door, you see large leathery wings as the dead dark mantle rolls out and onto the ground. Seems like it's been dead for a while, though. There's nothing else in there. It's just a bunch of
Yeah,
dead
as
bodies.
it starts rolling out, it just I command the undead to start pummeling it.
So your undead just starts beating the shit out of the corpse of the dark mantle. Not a problem at all. Totally
No.
killed it.
Then I'll have Bram start going through that room, searching through the bones and stuff.
Yeah, most vividly what you can tell, it just looks like a bunch of bones. Some not on, some animal, some humanoid.
I'm just gonna have him because it looks like there's quite a pile, isn't there?
Yeah, like if you didn't know any better as a player, this could be Sunthe's house.
Is there
pantry.
another door back there too?
There is another door back there. Yes, there is.
This turn I'll be having Bram.
Excuse
next
you.
bit have Bram going through, just making sure there's nothing like of value in the piles of bones, and
I started
then
getting through there.
have the undead move in to check that door.
Roll a D100 for me, just out of pure curiosity.
You know what, chat? If someone's in chat, roll me a D100. I like everybody, the viewers to decide my fate.
I never.
Unfortunately, only
disapprove.
Twitch can type the command. But if
Aw.
YouTube wants to do the honor system and has a D100 laying nearby,
Yeah, we
go
definitely
ahead.
take honor system. We believe you. Plus, my evil offsets it enough already.
Anyone? Everybody's lurking, I guess. I'm going to. So we don't hold this up, I'll go ahead and roll.
All right, you kind of dig through, mostly just bone from what you can see.
Okay, and then I'll get everybody positioned as we're searching through that to the next door.
Gotcha. All right. Medusa 7, you go.
Oh wait, hey,
Gosh,
sorry. I don't know if you've already said that 89 rolled through on YouTube. I didn't catch that.
Same result.
Okay.
All right. Medusa 6. I do not like this little dwarf, and if I'm going to die this day, I'm going to take your ass with me. Everything back at Bob. You are averting, so I do get a extra little bit of bitey. 21 just hits.
Oh.
Bob takes 14 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then the 2 short sword attacks. Oh, that's an advantage too. Let's see if we crit. Nope, just a crit. Or just a normal hit. You take 6 points of slashing damage. Or piercing damage, because it's short sword.
Should've
And
raged,
then
Bob.
second one.
Should've raged.
Ah, no.
That one also hits.
Ah.
5 points of slashing.
He's fine.
This is okay. This is okay. Go ahead and force your save on her. Before I make my con save to see if I turn to stone too.
It's a big 2.
Oh man. Well, if I had to be a statue with anyone, Misfit, at least it's with you. Here we go.
I believe in you, buddy.
You just watch. It's kind of like a relaxed smile comes over Vokthar's face as he is also petrified. Second statue. Serena.
She's going to kind of sidestep up, try and get an angle through the mirror. That is within range. Let's see about giving this Medusa.
Hey, look, that one's apparently much more your style.
How?
She's
They only
looking
have
at
a
it.
plus. Yeah, because
Well, no.
he's.
This thing. All right.
You gotta stand like right here, my friend.
And
Otherwise, you
so
block
like,
your own reflection.
so kind of like peeking around.
Yeah, you see Myth.
And then back down because I really would like not to be shot with arrows.
Fair enough.
Bonus action, she is going to restore those story points. And that is her round.
Right. Simon's turn. Simon sees Vokthar turn to stone too. Oh, it's happening again. He has to roll. He has to roll a d100.
It's a mental break.
He starts shaking and he just drops to his knees and just starts trembling. Lou. You see Simon shaking after going into his rage. Vokthar and Mistford are both statues. What do you do?
I should have wild shape before I went. Oh, it's fine.
Like, I could have been an animal statue.
I could have been little.
Simon, everything's gonna be fine. Right?
Oh.
I need you to stay with me. Okay?
He's just kind of looking up. You roll a persuasion check. As he looks up at you, just still shaking, the voice has no tremble to it, and you just hear a female voice say, "We're working on it."
Is this something I need to be worried about?
Not right now.
No. Lou is verbally asking him that.
He doesn't respond to you. It's not him. Well, it's him, but different issue.
Yeah.
This is more trauma-based than magical nonsense.
All right, so something for later. Got it. Mm. And I'm going to Ray of Frost this door.
Are you going to look, or are you trying to avert, or are you trying to use a mirror?
Actually, I think frostbite would be better for this.
Yeah.
But I'm
Save spells are a little bit easier. You just need to make sure you have line of sight for them.
looking at her feet.
Well, it doesn't work with the averting just mechanically, but because there's a mirror like within range, if you take one step up, you can do it without issue.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about niche.
I'll also be averting my gaze just because I don't want to turn to stone.
Yeah. Definitely fails. All right, so you just watch as the frostbite goes over. It's just and falls to the ground. You are now out of combat.
And I'm going to cancel the spell so I don't kill Bob.
Fair enough.
Are there any more?
Oh no.
Simon kind of picks himself. I don't see. And then he just runs back over towards Misfit.
No.
I'm
Do you have
sorry.
anything
And he
more?
just keeps rubbing Misfit's face. I'm so sorry.
Simon, do you have anything that can help me?
Yes, but I'm not strong enough today. He's out of spell slots. Can't cast it.
That's all right. We can take a while, recuperate. He's not exactly going anywhere.
He just starts tearing up and he kind of rubs his eyes. I will say, though, that's a beautiful pose.
Definitely Simon. That's
Even
right.
even dying, he just wanted to bring joy to others.
Roll performance.
Fine.
For the pose?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's see how grand this pose is. It's still
It's
a
a
pretty good
beautiful
pose.
pose.
He just looks so happy, though. Like, it's not necessarily the pose itself that makes it so great. It's that look of happiness he had when he turned to stone that just, even in like your heartbreak, it just brings a little bit of light to the event.
So I'll go ahead and put an arm around Simon. That'll be all right.
Lou, you check out Vokthar. Very much the same thing. It's less of the smile that Misfit has and more of the you died first.
Uh-huh. Blue will take his backpack out of the bag of holding and anything else that might be taking up space. And just kind of put Volkthar in the bag of holding.
All right. So, unfortunately, your opening of your bag is not big enough to fit Vokthar
That's
To
what I
fit
was
Misfit?
afraid of.
Vokthar is really, really, really big.
Anyone got reduced?
No.
Lou, as you say that, roll a D100.
Oh boy.
Bob.
72.
You needed something? She just kind of sits on your shoulder.
Yes. I forgot to turn to stone. Can't bring him back just yet.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Are you okay?
Oh,
And
yeah.
she just
No,
starts rubbing your shoulder.
yeah, I'm fine. Just, I think they're both too big to fit in the bag.
She kind of like starts going through this little pouch. You want this one to be smaller? Or that one?
Taking this one.
She's going to try to do something. It may not work, though. She takes a little powder out and she's going to start sprinkling on him.
Boy, Pixie.
That is a 10.
Oh,
And you just watch as the statue starts to reduce down in size until it's almost the size of a mini. He's kind of
No.
cute.
Lou will still be very careful picking it up.
All right, you gently pick up Folkthar the mini.
Mhm.
You put him in the bag.
Yep, I put him in a bag of holding.
All right, so you put Folkthar in the bag of holding. You
Yep.
have a pocket barbarian mini. Remove him off here.
Hey, I picked up a wondrous figure.
He did. All right,
See,
let me get rid of
that's how Leah is collecting her figurines.
it. And she just kind of flies back over and rubs your shoulder. I'm glad I could help. If you think of anything else, let me know. And then she'll fly back over and go in Serena's backpack again.
All right. I guess I'll loot the Medusa.
All right. Roll an investigation check as you go through her stuff. She doesn't really seem to have too much on her. They just each have a short sword. It's nothing fancy. She's got like a little engraving, like with a snake in the center, but that's about it. It's just a standard short sword and a longbow, each, if you need any of those.
Are the arrows poisoned, or is it something they have?
Roll a medicine check as you kind of check out the arrows.
Probably.
It looks like they were probably applying their own poison, but you do find 2 of them that are pre-applied.
Okay.
Do you have all the components you're going to need for your spell?
He just watches. He opens up this little kind of flat pouch he had, and you see where there's 3 slots in it. There's 1 singular diamond remaining. My last one. I was saving it in case someone died, but this is just as bad.
What do you need for the spell? Is it one of those, or
Basically this.
well, we
Right.
are in an art gallery full of beautiful sculptures and jewelry. We might be able to find a diamond here.
Maybe. But either way, I'm gonna have to sleep before I'm strong enough to cast it.
Well, let's use some of the time productively. Let's see if we can find something, shall we?
Lou will look at the state of the room his storm sphere was in.
Yeah, that whole room's fun.
I'm glad this is an art gallery and it has.
Now it's an abstract art gallery.
That room is a performer's art piece.
Expressionism.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You okay, Bob?
Apparently
All
dazed.
right.
He kind of nods at you.
Come on, Simon. Let's have a look around, alright?
What's in this
Sure.
room?
All right, everyone go ahead. Is you're looking in that room? Where are you looking, Serena?
She'll lose on the other side. She'll start over down this aisle.
Wait, I need to be very careful to see where my storm sphere actually is. I think I had it like here. is not here. Oof. Some of this room too. And you want an investigation?
Yes, please.
That's 50-50 to be better or worse. I'm gonna spend I like them odds.
As you look through,
Oh,
let's see.
Yeah.
Most of what you guys find here appear to be general art pieces. You don't see any diamonds specifically. Lots of paintings, tapestries, different etchings, and things like that.
mm-hmm. Major thing. I want to know what the hell this thing is.
Looks like a statue.
Maybe the wardrobe.
You mean the place that had all the probably costume jewelry?
It might have real jewelry. Clearly, this
What?
bag spares no expense.
What happened to Bruce and Saphira?
Were you wearing Bruce?
Yeah.
Bruce is also part of your stone.
Okay. Saphira was in there somewhere.
You just hear somewhere from in missing. She's not stoned, but you can't get out.
Don't worry, she's got plenty of gold to feed on.
I guess Lou will open the south door now. And go check the costume jewelry.
One quick second as I check one other thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
As Lou's trying to walk out. Lou, before you go, amendment?
Now you're worried about people wandering off on their own?
I said amendment. Jeez. Simon doesn't have enough power in him right now to bring our fallen allies back. He's going to need a bit of time to rest.
Yes, I heard.
Do you have an idea of where we should set up a camp?
Lou looks around the art gallery.
The thing I worry is whether or not this place is going to reset at all. The rec room might be a bit safer, but we're going to have to find a way to move Misfit.
You just watch Bob kind of walk over.
And by reset, what do you mean? Like, the statues reset, they get fully healed.
I don't know. In this place, they could just come back. They might not.
Oh, by the way, Lou, one other quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an investigation just, for that statue real quick.
Oh, great.
Since you so wanted to look at it.
I still want to spend a sorcery point on that statue. I don't care if it's nothing.
Nice.
It is a great statue.
Yep. It was a pretty cool statue.
Well, quick question though. Outside of all of that wonderful stuff, are you guys taking any of these art pieces with you that you find? None of them are diamond, and they're not useful for spells, but they could potentially be valuable.
Lou's the
Look-
one with the bag of holding, so
It'd
that
be
is up to
fun.
him.
What kind of saving throw should I make?
No saving throw, just a quick question if you want to take all the artwork and put it in your bag of holding.
Maybe.
If there's anything not touched the ground, there's nothing stopping you from taking any of the art.
I'd say probably most of the art on this side is gone.
Oh, don't worry, I already accounted for a lot of that. Do you
Yeah.
guys take it all?
I mean, for now, if I need to make room,
Sure.
it'd probably be the first to go.
All right. Well, considering you destroyed about half the room, you find 6,000 gold worth of random art, which I'll add to the party sheet.
I'd say it's better to not move it.
You see Bob moving Misfit.
All right, fair enough.
That's fine. I can repair any damage. Just gonna that.
You did leave the cat in the other room too, by the way.
No, we were heading back here.
All right.
Mhm.
So you guys go back through the door.
Yep.
Mhm.
Serena will go last. She's gonna be keeping an eye on them dragging Misfit, making sure that no pieces are broken off, and if they are, to collect them.
Just his heart, Serena. Just his heart. All right, so we've dropped you guys all back over in the
Yeah,
rec room.
First, for that, while everyone's on their way out.
Mhm.
Now, Serena's worried about them coming back, so I'm going to make it hard for them.
What do you want to do?
I'm pulling out the great axe I have in my inventory and
And what? I just heard
I'm
pull grade.
removing their heads.
All right. Easy
Put
enough
them in
to
the bag?
chop off each of their heads?
Yep, and I'm just chucking in the bag of holding.
Sure thing. So you can just put 2 Medusa heads
Yep.
in your inventory.
Making it hard for them.
Yeah. Serena pinch. And it's about this point, Simon. Oh my god. What about Marius?
Man, we can't exactly get out. There's not really anything we can do. Unless he decides to wander in.
We
Why
can't
don't you
just leave
send
him
him a
out there on his
message?
own. We have to try.
Do you have any ideas on how to get out?
I mean, if someone could send a message, that'd be great.
We don't have anyone that can send messages.
Nope, no, we don't. Looking at Serena.
Chelsea kind of looks after you guys. What the hell happened to him?
Evil snake lady.
Oh. That's really bad.
And Marius will, or Serena will attempt to send Marius a message.
As you go to send him a message, he's within the house. You can't actually send him messages. Well, message or sending.
Sending.
Yeah, sending works within.
Um,
as long as you're
sending-
in the house, you can send within that. You can't send out though.
message be, time for you to come into the house. We can't really get out. We're going to be in here a while.
Is this the one I can reply for 25 words?
24 words.
Yeah.
Currently in the house looking for you. Found secret stairs behind bookshelf.
She'll telepathically relay that to Lou.
Oh, you hear Dimitri from the top stairs? Tell him I said hi!
And the cat says hi.
Lou just gets a telepathic message. Apparently, Marius is already in the house. He's down a set of stairs behind a bookshelf looking for us.
And
Oh, and the cat says hi. He's with the other cat. And that means he must be nearby the main area.
Chelsea hears you like, yeah, Dimitri never leaves that room. I think he's afraid to go.
Why did we want to stay in this room?
Well, it's fairly open. Nothing hostile has been found here thus far. Plus, it looks like a bit of a fun room, does it not?
This music's going to be impossible to fall asleep with.
The music, so how that works, there is music in all of the rooms that is slightly different. The loud music is in the center room. There's those curtains that you push through, block the sound.
Oh,
And
no,
they're
I know, but
Gotcha.
I can't fall asleep with any noise normally.
Maybe Pinch can help you out. So how many people are staying here and how many people are going to get Marius?
Don't worry, guys. I'll stay here.
Simon's like, I don't think we should leave each other's sides. Looks at Misfit. Actually, I gotta touch up Bob too. He's gonna go ahead. You're really hurt, right, Bob? He's gonna burn a third.
Why do you have me targeted?
Oh, no reason.
All right, hopefully this helps a little bit. Juicy up, little buddy. You heal for 18 points.
Ah.
Kind of pats you.
I give him a thumbs up.
You hear in your head, Lou. Alright, I'm there. Trouble befalls you, and whoever you bring with you, let me know and we'll be on our way quickly.
Was that?
Was I not audible, or?
I heard the last maybe half of that.
She said, I'm in your head, or alright, Lou, I'm in your head. If trouble befalls you and whoever you bring with you, let us know and we'll be there as quickly as we can.
At your lead, Captain.
You're fine.
What, did you not want to go?
You know what? Is this door locked in front of me?
No, nothing. That's the door you originally came in from.
Let me just read this real quick. Cool. Lou's in such a mad state. I'm using thermatarchy to open and close doors.
Sure. All right, says you open that door in front of you. The door behind. Well, actually, you probably shut that door anyway, so probably less relevant. But you open up the door. You walk through.
Yep.
The second he walks through that door, Serena, you lose your mental connection with him. And the door slams.
Bob,
Lou,
go
roll a
with
D100.
Who?
Who?
Lou.
Oh boy. Yes. I love these.
Oh, holy shit, Crusane. Thanks for 1,000 bits. What's that for, bro?
See.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep, there you go. Just have to make sure you're in the right spot. As you walk through this door, Lou, this is not where you came in.
Boy.
And you just see a long hall with violet fires. Drop you in there.
I'm gonna. Do y'all? How do y'all want to? I'm thinking. Put 5 rerolls and 10 heals for that. Crusane said he doesn't care.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Thank you, sir. All right. What you do, Lou?
He's gonna try and open the door behind him.
You open the door you just walked through?
He's like, he maybe gets like maybe a few steps in and realizes he thought he would end up. Kind of turns around and tries to open the door.
Opens. You go through?
Mhm.
You go. Hold on. I just gotta slowly move my way over. You pop out in the original hallway on the far right side. That guy's not there.
Great.
Um,
This is why we shouldn't have split up, Serena.
You cautiously walk past the arbor, remembering the shadows from before.
No, he is in no mood.
You do notice, even though there is candlelight, they're throwing no more shadows.
Mm.
as soon as she lost connection with Lou, she had called it to Bob. Bob, go with him.
Bob just gives you this look, like looks at you, looks at Misfit.
Fine, all right, I'll go.
Just slamming this door open.
Yep, and you go back to the main room, and you see Dimitri just kind of sitting there looking down. When you left the bookshelf open, right, Marius?
Yes. But I
Yeah,
don't
so
know
you
if
just-
it's going to automatically close or anything like doors do.
Oh yeah, it would have closed, but you just see Dimitri kind of standing here. He's still up at the top, just waiting. So as you come in, Lou.
There was our friend came in. Dimitri.
Mama, is that you? Oh, hi, mister. I thought you were Mama for a second.
No, I think we haven't found her yet. But I was told a friend of ours came in.
Oh yeah, he's back here. I like him. He let me sit on his lap.
In the bookshelf.
Yeah.
But it should
he
be
was playing
open
with
unless it closed.
because they open doors. So every time they open, it closes. So he's kind of he was playing with it, and and then it moved to the side. He just kind of hops on the shelf. Roll investigation with advantage, as
Right.
he's trying to help you find it.
Don't worry, I will roll 2 1s.
All right. You kind of look, Marius, you would also notice the door. So after you kind of inspect some of that, do you go back up after getting the message to open it, hearing it close?
Probably just to double check, because while I tested it, there's still kind of a fear that I'm going to get trapped in here.
You just watch the cat kind of randomly, he's like, I think it's, and he puts his paw on the totally wrong thing. And you just hear it click and it starts to move. And he just looked very proud of himself.
Well,
Thank
good
you.
job.
He just nods. It's a big day for me. And you see the steps that go down. And you see Marius behind it.
Hey, Marius.
Where are the others? At that
Lucius.
time, the my undead is coming up behind me.
Mhm.
So to Lou, it's going to look like some undead is starting to approach from behind the stairs. Because I don't think I've ever summoned this one before.
So as you see this creature coming up the stairs behind him, what do you do?
Lou's going to begin to cast the shocking grasp at this creature.
You see the lightning start to form in his hand as he like looks with a quick panic behind you.
I'm like, well, I'm not sure at first. I'm like, hey, it's me, it's Marius, it's me.
He's looking behind you.
Hey, that's with me.
It waves.
And then Bram lights on its shoulder.
Just pops up.
Who's just gonna sit down at this table and just
You
Where are
guys
the
knocked it
others?
over. He threw
you
it
the
on
only one
the
left?
side.
he'll sit down at a chair.
Alright, so you just kind of sit in the chair.
Are the others still alive?
Yes, just some of them have zero
Have zero what?
common sense.
Oh, that's been known for a while.
Well,
Say it
Sure,
was,
you can go into the hallway for a
nightfall
different
is
door.
the only reason I came in. It didn't seem like a hospitable place to be waiting outside.
now we're held up in a room. You need to rest for a bit. We ran into some Medusas.
And
At
is
this
everybody
point-
still flesh?
The
No.
sliding door also shuts as you hear the door next to you open. And you see Serena pop out.
Good.
I'm amazed you were able to find your way here.
It's not. Look, I've navigated strange places before.
You also note the undead, Serena.
But it is standing behind
Mhm.
Marius, unmoving with Bram on its shoulder. But it stinks real bad, too.
A rather putrid one.
We're lucky. You were lucky then.
Hmm?
Let's go.
Let's think of luck.
Lou, did the door behind her close?
Only when another door opens up or if you wait enough time.
Lou will just walk through the door and says, "Come on."
What, do you think these doors are random? Make
So
our
there
way
were
back
several
in the
other
hall.
doors below. If you go down the stairs, there's a lot of bone, but there are at least another set of stairs down and 3 other doors that I've not checked.
Lou will look back at Serena and say, "From personal experience, apparently yes." And then he'll open the door back to here.
All right. So you guys walk back into the main hallway?
Yep.
All right. So one by one, Serena, you go through. You guys walk through. Lou does not go through with you.
Yep.
Lou, roll a D100.
Hate this hag.
You hate a hag, to be clear. Let me get them in there because they just go to the correct spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll redrop the cat later. The undead spirit, we'll drop
If
him.
I appear in that red room,
You appear back in the red or the purple.
And I
room.
resummon Bram.
I'll say if you're walking and he's sitting with you, he won't desummon on your shoulder.
Okay.
Just for sake of ease.
Blue?
You come right out the same door you did originally in this purple room.
All right, so he didn't get to say from my personal experience, yes, because I said that in the hallway, or I said that here.
Hey, for my, and you look back, and they're not behind you.
What happened to Lou?
I don't know. Lou is going to potentially receive a message sending, Lou, where are you? We don't see you. What happened? Give as much detail as you can, 25 words.
Sending does not go through.
That's not good. She'll peek back into the main room. I assume no sign of him.
Walk right back through the door. You should see Dimitri.
Oh,
hi again.
Hi. Did you see where Lou went?
Yeah, he just left with you.
No. He was about to.
Oh, maybe you went to go see Mama. I mean, that's what I would think he would be doing.
She'll head back into the hall. I've got no idea where he might be.
Lou, as you
Mhm.
check out this room, it looks like this room hasn't been used in some time. The torches are lit. Like, you don't, like, there's dust on the floor. It doesn't look like anyone's been through here in some time. Floors and walls are all black marble, and there's like gold veins streaked into the walls themselves. The few columns that are attached to where like those torches are,
Mhm.
those specifically are made. Where did it go? Purple glass. Some are a little bit crumbly, but most of them are just glass. 60-foot ceiling,
Mhm.
and the ceiling just has this weird glow to it, much like the light.
Lou just walks to the chair.
Yep. You sit in the chair?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Roll a D100 for me.
It's like you want bad things to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. 17.
All right, so I split these up because there's 4 of these that happen throughout this house. So 1 to 25 is 1, so they're all 25% odds.
Mhm.
So you kind of sit there, your throat itches a little bit. Out of your throat.
Lou will just slide off the chair and land on the ground.
Get out of the chair and start walking, and you almost like hiccup.
No, like he slides off the chair and just kind of is laying on the ground. He's going to take a rest here.
All right, so you just kind of lay there in like your own defeat. About every 10 to 15 seconds, you just keep. You kind of like there's something dry in your throat too, and you kind of spit it out. You spit out a chicken feather.
Mm.
All right, so as you kind of take a little rest there, what are the rest of you doing?
Serena will be on her, she's going to be leading Marius back to the room with the others. But as we're going by, we'll check the neighboring doors to see if Lou happens to be behind any of them.
Which door specifically?
Well, since as I recall, the rec room is up this way, we'll start with this one.
Oh, I'm moving my way that way. It's a big map. Oh, wait, no. Almost there. You go to the bottom one first?
Yeah, well,
You try
when
it?
you
That door is locked.
she crouches down, pulls out her thieves' tools, she's gonna try.
No,
and,
not that there's no lock, it just does not open.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be locked from the other side.
There's a door at the end of this hall.
There's a door above you, there's 2 staircases, and there's the door at the far side of the hall.
If I recall correctly, that's the one we want to go to. So
Yep, but there's also these staircases. You don't know where they.
And then there's the door at the far end of the hall.
we'll
Hold on
try
just a
door at
moment.
the
I'll have Bram check the stairs. I'll send Bram down the
If
northern
you do
one
that,
first.
They go
I'll
up.
respond.
One goes down,
Go
one
up.
goes up. Either one, he desummons on each.
Okay. So those definitely lead to other rooms, I'm assuming, because if Bram goes into one, he desummons, unless he's riding on my shoulder.
Kind of. She'll peek through this door.
This door is locked. You do see a keyhole, but it looks like a very intricate and special lock. Looks like it requires a key. You could try to pick it if you'd like.
She's going to do her cautionary due diligence. Well, it's definitely not trapped.
Is this at the end of the hall, or where the arrows point?
The one at the end of the hall, the arrow goes to that's the one that leads on to where basically the rest of the party is. The door below that is the one that originally opened to the red room, which got locked by the creatures on the other side. And then there's this door that no one went through at the end yet, other than Lou walked out of it at one point, but that's about it.
I'm kind of
but none
trying
of
to
you know
keep
that.
the undead in front of me in case anything happens.
She'll knock on this door.
You knock,
Mhm.
no answer. He doesn't hear anything on the other side.
Got a bad feeling about this one. She's gonna try and get a look to see just how complex this lock is.
We rolled a 3.
Intelligence. You check for traps, but roll an intelligence check to see if what you understand about this. You have no idea. You can try to pick it though, if you want to.
Alright, here goes nothing. Yeah, she will attempt to.
All right, as you start messing with the door, roll a d100.
$23.
As you're trying to get it, and you feel like you're getting it, and you're getting frustrated, and as you just kind of let out in frustration, and Marius, you hear a chicken. You turn, you look. Serena has a weird mark on her forehead.
Does it look like the one I'd seen on some of the party members before? when I
No,
first joined them?
it's weird chicken tracks, almost like little chicken footprints, 3 of them on her forehead.
Did you just make the sound of a chicken? Now, are they glowing, or they look like they've been stamped on, or what?
No, it almost just looks like the skin color changed slightly. Almost like a henna tattoo, I would say.
And it's still there?
Yeah, and as she kind of
Do you have anything reflective, Ari? You don't have to answer. Just pull it out if you do. And look at your forehead.
you have a mirror.
King of Noise.
think,
She
right?
will, yeah, I assume she would. She has a disguise kit, so yeah, she definitely would. She pulls out a mirror, takes a look.
You see 3 little chicken, almost if a chicken were to step in the mud, you see 3 little chicken footprints on your forehead.
She starts attempting to say some stuff in Elvish, but I get the feeling it sounds like chicken noise.
Oh, you can speak. Just every like 5 to 10 seconds, you cluck and make chicken sounds.
Yeah, she starts saying a series of things in Elvish.
Are they bad words?
They very well might be.
I would assume you've been cursed.
I would assume the same. Hopefully this is temporary. Hopefully Simon can remove it.
Look up.
And the others are behind this door?
No, I was hoping maybe Lou would be. She'll pack up a few stools. But whatever it is, it's magically locked and magically trapped.
Unfortunately, I can't help you there.
Come on.
All right, so you guys go back through the door you know goes to the party.
We gotta check the stairs first. She'll do a quick peek through the stairs.
Which one specifically? I love it when you guys go in your rooms by yourselves. It makes my job so much better.
She'll go ahead and peek this one.
All right, so you
I should
begin
probably
to
do this
go up, or
I guess that is probably not gonna help her. Yeah, if it's up, she'll go up.
right, as you walk up, there is an exposed square area to the right for this because someone did peek up here a little bit. As you kind of walk and peek up, you would be at this location. Bottom right. And from what you'd see, really quick, don't move too much. I'll expose a little bit more for what you can see.
Christ, this map is huge.
No, I know.
When we're done with this, I want to copy that.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. This map is great. I'll send you the PDF for the article, too. Oop.
I don't trust this at all. She'll climb back down.
Go back down and search.
Oh my god.
All right, and you're back right next to Marius. Seemingly with no issues.
Alright, I guess one more to check.
You go up the other one.
Mhm.
You end up in the exact same room on the opposite side. You went down, but you still end up in the exact same spot, just on the other staircase.
Okay. She'll head back through that set of stairs.
All right, you go back down. Or do you want to walk across the room and go down the other side just to fuck with Marius?
Sure, why not?
All right, so you watch her kind of start walking down the other steps. And as you do, after a couple of seconds, you see her walking down from the steps she already came down the time prior.
Is that you, Serena? Or did you find some sort of loop?
Some sort of loop. Sort of.
Wait to hear clucking sounds.
Yep.
Okay, it's you.
Yeah, she's still got the tracks on her forehead, too.
Alright, that this way.
All right, so as you guys enter,
And Lou's just talking to himself in this hallway.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to you in just a second. You guys pop out into the rec room. So as you walk in, you are in. It's a room full of like full-length mirrors, and you can see there's like a bunch of outfits and costumes that the party was going through earlier. You don't know that they were going through it, but let's drop you both in here. All right, so there's you, and yeah, you hear music, and you can see through a couple of clear curtains. Most of the party on the other side. Something looks very wrong with Misfit, though. Here's the dead spirit.
She'll gesture across the way. The others are over there. Misfit has been petrified.
I'm playing rock, paper, scissors with Bob. He's winning.
He keeps throwing. He's throwing paper.
Yeah, uh, some kind of Medusa kind of thing.
And Simon's just kind of sitting on the. You just watch Bob playing rock, paper, scissors, and he just keeps throwing paper, and Simon's just resting. He just looks mentally and physically exhausted. Did Marius met Bob? Yeah, because Bob was still around when we saved Marius.
Barely. He wasn't there that long when I first joined.
He was in the cave basically as we were getting out. So you see that guy. You've met Bob before. It's been a long time, and you're kind of aware that he was inside Dustin. You also note Dustin's absence.
And is Misfit
Bob would wave at
fully
him, too.
petrified or partially, or
He's
what?
fully stone. And you also notice that half-orc that came here with you, Vokthar, is completely missing.
So, where is Dustin and the orc? How did he
Well,
get here?
if I'm not mistaken, I think Bob and Dustin may have swapped places. As for the orc, he's with Lou, also petrified.
We don't know where Lou is.
Nods.
Then how do you know the orc's with him?
He's in the bag.
Petrified.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any knowledge from all my years of research on what could fix this other than like divine powers? Like, is there any like the blood
You've
of a
seen
Medusa
Simon
or anything
cast
like
a spell. You know a greater restoration would help with this. As far as a Medusa goes, like you've heard of basilisk blood with specifically like a basilisk turning someone to stone. But as far as a Medusa, as far as you know, even their heads in death are still deadly and turn things to stone. So killing them wouldn't even stop the magic. So you're going to need a miracle, or you're going to need a greater restoration. However, you do know, because Simon did cast it one other time to help Dustin with his memories, you do know that he does have the ability to do it.
Where are these Medusa?
Simon points towards the door to the right. They were in I'm assuming it was like a museum. It had a bunch of. He specifically emphasizes that had a bunch of artwork.
Man, it's a good thing Lou didn't take the heads out and start talking to him.
You might get desperate. You never know.
We finally find Lou, and he's stone.
He's
Just
gonna
holding
take him
him.
out at the same time and make them look at each other at the same time.
Do I know? Can you look at the reflection of a Medusa and not be turned to stone?
Serena would know just offhand. They just dealt with it. But as far as you for book smarts, roll. I would say a history check for you, because this would be likely something you probably read about. Gotta love having bookworms. You don't kind of remember, like, and then as you're sitting there trying to remember, like, and you're talking to them, they're like, "Oh, yes, yes, yes," and they let you know that the mirror does help.
And where are they at?
We left the bodies in there. Lou
Just
cut the heads off, though, so we wouldn't have any more issues.
Where are the heads?
I think he put them in his bag.
Okay, so we do have the heads.
Yeah, where is Lou? Wasn't he with you?
As we walked through the door from the main room, he was no longer with us.
You notice Simon, not like before, but he's looking really bothered. Like, he's starting to get very uncomfortable with the situation. It's bringing back really bad.
Let's all just try and get some rest.
We can't leave Lou alone. We have to find him.
And then
We
we
have
risk
no
if
idea
this,
where he is.
yeah, not knowing where he is, and if apparently walking through any portal can randomly separate us, then we need to be careful as we travel.
Speaking that, he just kind of. No, you're right. We need to stick together. I hope he's okay.
Lou's quite hardy. I'm sure he's fine.
Bukak.
Simon, can you remove a curse?
I'm sorry, that's not something they teach in my order.
I really hope this is temporary. She's gonna have a seat and start meditating.
This is the best meditating Sarita ever. Because you've seen her, she always just kind of relaxes and is very calm. And you just watch her being very calm in every 15 seconds or so. Lou, speaking of people with bakak issues,
Yep.
as you're kind of laying on the floor, it's been a rough couple of days, but like today specifically is just very, very rough.
Mhm.
What do you wish to do, good sir?
Lou's like one more bad thing away from trying to bring this house down around him. Just kind of staring at. I'd say after a couple minutes, I could probably. Oh,
So safe to say you feel a lot of animosity and anger?
yes.
All right, it says you're just sitting there super frustrated making chicken sounds. You hear a voice coming from the throne behind you.
Look up at it.
You just see an old woman with gray hair, but translucent, almost in a ghost-like form, just looking down at you. You have the bag, right?
Yes.
All right. You kind of look at this face looks really, really familiar. That face is in the book somewhere.
All right. Let me hear it.
It's just kind of looking at you at the moment.
What?
Who are you? Please stand up.
He'll stand up.
Pick yourself up to your feet.
Yep. Honestly, he probably doesn't seem bothered by the bukkake as much as Serena is.
Just kind of looks at you. What are you doing here?
A friend of ours has something sinking into his chest, going for the heart, we have presumed. We were looking for a way to remove it.
You watch as this woman kind of like looks up like she's thinking. I see. So you've come to ask for favors. Unfortunately, my child. And she motions to herself. I died long ago. I have no power to help you. And she just motions to the room. This is all that remains of my existence. From the looks of it, this looks like Tanta.
Yes. Yeah,
Is that Karen?
No, it's not Karen. Karen does not live here.
Okay.
But Karen is the one who was in the house when you did the dice.
Okay.
So we won't be finding assistance here, assuming.
I mean, she looks at you for a second. I could help, but I would need more. But for you, yes. Can you bring your friend here?
Honestly, I don't know. I keep ending up here.
Well, of course you end up here, child. You have nothing to fear here. I'm sorry for your troubles.
Gonna incite this person.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Alright, that's as good as I'm gonna get.
Seems pretty on the level.
Okay.
She seems a little bit confused, though. You look troubled, son.
We've had bad run-ins with hags before.
She seems taken back by your comment. What do you mean? This is not our way. We never turn our back on one of our own.
Oh shit! Oh.
She's gonna roll an insight check on you.
What do I roll for confusion?
Roll a d100.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Oh, my sweet child. Have you really been left alone this whole time? And she starts, you see like ghostly tears coming down her face. I truly have failed our people.
The confusion is just gonna probably get a little worse on Lou.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
It's also 1 a.m. So I think
And she
unless
just pats you on the shoulder.
uh-huh.
And we'll pause there for tonight.
Yep.
Nice
Wow.
revelation there. Well, so thank you everybody who joined us on Thanksgiving night. It was an impromptu game. Big shout out over to YouTube. We have one person hung out with us for the whole time since we never get them over there.
Nice.
So appreciate that very much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back tomorrow for Friday's campaign.
Super sleuthing. And then
they got
Saturday
some
party.
super sleuthing to
Every
go.
day of the week.
Yeah,
Oof.
that'll somewhere 11:30 to midnight. We'll get started, and Central Time, and then I'll be back Saturday night for some Grimdark Central midnight.
Heck yeah.
So again, thank you for hanging out, Crusade. Thanks for the dono, bro. That was very appreciated.
We love you, Crusade.
And we'll catch everybody tomorrow and Saturday. Have a good night.
Enjoy
Good
that.
night, everyone.
I guess it's not Thanksgiving anymore. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Bye.